You always were good at shutting people out, weren't you? But I know you can't ignore me forever. You never could. You think you can just leave and disappear from my life, from us. No, I'm not going to let that happen again. You think I'm here by accident, don't you? That I just wandered back. No, I'm here because I've made sure of it. You've always been mine, haven't you? You know it's true. I can see it in your eyes, even if you try to hide it. You never really wanted to leave me, did you? I can tell you've been trying to move on, trying to forget. But deep down, you know you can't. Not when I've been in your thoughts the whole time. You think I don't know, I always know. That's the thing about us. We're tied together, whether you want it or not. We've got a past, don't we? One that won't let go. No matter how much you try to pretend like it's over, it never really is. You can feel it, can't you? That pull, that desire to come back to me, to let me claim you again. I know you're nervous right now. You don't want to say it, but you're scared. Scared of me, scared of what's going to happen. But it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you. Not this time. I just want you to understand something. You were never really free. I didn't want you to be free. I wanted you to stay with me, always. And now that I'm back, I'm taking what's mine. Don't worry. I'll be gentle. I'll take care of you this time. I'll make sure you're safe. But only if you stay with me. Forever. Do you really think you can just walk away from me? It's laughable. You know, I thought I could let you go once. I told myself I had to. I tried to let you be free, but freedom isn't something you deserve, is it? You belong to me. You always have. You never really had a choice in the matter. I'm not asking for permission anymore. I'm taking you back. You've always known you were mine. I didn't just love you. I needed you. And you needed me too. You can try to deny it, but deep down, you know the truth. You can't escape this. You don't want to. I remember when you'd look at me with those soft eyes, when you'd let me take control, when you'd let me protect you. You couldn't resist me back then, and you can't now. Every part of me wants to have you close, to remind you of how much you need me, to remind you that you'll never find someone who understands you the way I do. I'll always know what you need, even before you do. I'll always be there to take care of you, to keep you safe. You don't need anyone else. And don't pretend like you do. I've always been the one you could rely on, the one who understood every little thing about you. You know that, don't you? It's okay to admit it. You don't need to fight it anymore. You're mine. You'll always be mine. I'm never going to let you forget that. I'm never going to let you go again. So don't even think about it. Just accept it. You belong to me, and that's all there is to it. I know you're still thinking about how things ended. You're probably wondering why I'm here now, why I've come back. It's simple, really. I couldn't stand the thought of losing you. You've always been mine, even when you thought you could slip away, even when you thought you were free. You think you can just pick up where you left off, don't you? But it's not that easy. You don't get to just walk in and out of my life. It doesn't work like that. You should know by now that I'm not someone who's easily forgotten. And neither are you. You're tied to me. Your heart, your mind, everything about you is still mine. Do you remember the last time I held you? Do you remember how it felt when I kept you close? When I promised I would never let go, I haven't changed. I'll keep you close again, just like before. You won't be slipping away. Not this time. I know what you need. I know you're scared, confused, but it's okay. I'll take care of you. I'll make it all better. You don't have to fight it. You don't have to pretend like you want to be anywhere else. Deep down, you know this is where you belong. You're with me. I've been waiting for this moment, waiting for you to realize that you can't live without me. I can give you everything your side, taking care of everything. That's my promise to you. You won't regret it. You'll never want to leave. I know I've been intense, maybe even a little overwhelming, but you have to understand something. I did it because I care about you. I care about you more than anyone else ever could. Every part of me wants to take care of you, to keep you safe, to make sure nothing and no one ever gets in the way of what we have. I don't want anyone else near you. You're mine, and I'm going to make sure it stays that way. I know you're starting to see it now. You're starting to understand just how much I want you. But it's not just about possession. It's about being the one person you can count on. I've always been there for you, haven't I? I've been the one who's never turned my back on you. The one who's always known what you needed before you even said a word. Do you remember how it felt when I would take care of you? When everything was calm and simple? When we didn't have to worry about anything except being together? I want that back. I want to hold you, to be the one you lean on when everything else falls apart. I don't need anything else but you. I've always been here, and I'll always be here. I promise you that. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. None of that matters now. What matters is that I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll be whatever you need me to be. And I know you'll come to understand that. You'll come to see that the only place you belong is with me, right here by my side. You're not going to fight it anymore. You'll fall right back into my arms, and we'll pick up where we left off. Just you and me. I know I've pushed you. I know I've been a little overwhelming, but that's only because I care. You might not understand it right now, but everything I do, everything I say, is because I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to make sure you're safe, that nothing ever happens to you. You're mine, and I will never let anyone take you from me again. I'm not sorry for the way I feel. I'm not sorry for loving you the way I do. It's a kind of love that runs deep, a kind of love that doesn't let go, no matter how hard you try to escape it. You belong to me, and I belong to you. That's the way it's always been, and that's the way it's always going to be. I know you're scared. I can see it in your eyes, hear it in your voice. But trust me, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you. You'll never be alone again. You don't need to worry about anything anymore. Just let me take care of you, the way I always have. Let me be the one to keep you safe, the one to make sure everything is okay. I know it's hard to let go of the past. I know you're still holding on to the hurt, to the doubts, but you can't keep living in the past. You have to let go of that, of everything that's been holding you back. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. All I want is you, and I'll never stop wanting you. You're mine, and I'll make sure you remember that. You'll see. You'll see how good it feels to finally be where you truly belong. I know this isn't easy for you. I know you're scared, and I understand why. You've been hurt, and I can't take that pain away just by saying a few words. But I can show you, slowly, that I've changed. That I'm not the same person I was when we first parted. I've had time to think, to reflect on everything I did wrong, and I've learned. I've learned how to love you properly. I want to build something better for us. A future where I'm not overwhelming you, where I'm not pushing you too far. But that doesn't mean I'll stop wanting you. That doesn't mean I'll stop claiming you as mine. No, you'll always be mine, no matter how much I try to soften. I'm not going to apologize for that. You belong to me. It's not about control, not anymore. It's about trust. About being the one you can turn to when you need comfort. About being the one you know will never let you go. I'm not asking for anything from you that you're not willing to give. I know you still feel something for me, You know that you'll always need me, just like I'll always need you. It's not just about obsession. It's about the connection we have. That bond that neither time nor distance can erase. Let me take care of you, like I used to. Let me be the one who makes everything right. You don't have to